Welcome back. And so in this video, we're going to create our first movement or our first action. Okay? And so what's going to happen is that when we run this action, the ball is going to move 1 meter to the left, okay, and then move 1 meter to the right. Okay? And so underneath the add backboard function, we're going to create a function. Okay? So we're going to write function horizontal, okay, action. Okay, and so horizontal action is going to be a function which takes in one argument, and the argument is going to be a node, okay, which is of type SCN node. Okay, and so now that we've created the function body, let's create the action. So in creating the left action, we're going to type let left action, okay, equals SCN action dot move. Okay, and so move is a function which takes in two arguments. So the first argument is by, and by is the distance to move, and then the second argument is duration, and duration is the time to move to that distance. Okay, and so for by, we're just going to pass it an SCN vector free. So we're going to write SCN vector free. Okay, and recall what you said about vector frees. We've said that the SCN vector free takes in 3 arguments. Okay, so we have the x, y, and z arguments. Okay, so for the x-axis, we're just going to write -1. Okay, and then for the y-axis, we're going to write a 0. Okay, and then for the z-axis, we're going to write a 0. Okay, and then for duration, we're going to pass in the value 3. Okay, and so what's going to happen is that for the left action, the ball, or the node this action is applied to, will move 1 meter to the left. Okay, and this is going to occur over 3 seconds. Okay, and so now that we have created the left action, let's create the right. So let's write let right action, okay, equals SCN action, okay, dot move. Okay, and so for by, we're going to write SCN vector free. Okay, and recall what we've said about SCN vector frees. We've said that they contain 3 arguments which deal with the location of an object. Okay, so we're going to write x, y, and z for the 3 values, and for the x-axis, we're going to write 1. Okay, for the y-axis, we're going to write a 0. And then for the z-axis, we're again going to write a 0, okay? And for duration, we're going to pass in the value 3, okay? So let's pass in that value. Great. And so what's going to happen for the right action, the node this action is applied to will move 1 meter to the right, okay? And this is going to happen over 3 seconds, okay? And so now that we have created both actions, we need to place both actions in a sequence. Okay, and the reason for this is because first we want the left action to play and then the right action. Okay, and the only way for this to occur is if we place the actions in a sequence. So we're going to write let action sequence, okay, equals SCN action dot sequence. Okay, and so sequence is a function which takes in 1 argument, and the argument is the sequence or the actions to be played in a sequence. Okay, and so we're just going to pass in the values left action, okay, then a comma, and then right action. Okay, great. So now that we have created the action sequence, let's run the action. Okay, and so to run it, we're just going to write node, okay, dot run action. Okay, and so run action is a function which takes in 1 argument, and the argument is the action to be run. Okay, and so we're just going to pass in this. We're going to write SCN action dot repeat. Okay, and repeat is a function which takes in 2 arguments, and the first argument is the action to be run and how many times the action should be run. Okay, and so we only want the action sequence to be run twice. Okay, so for count, we're going to pass in the value 2, And then for the action, we're just going to pass an action sequence. So ACTION sequence. Okay. And so now that we've done this, let's conduct the method call. Okay. So let's just place it in the add backboard function. Okay. And this is just going to happen temporarily. So right here, just write horizontal action. Okay. And pass in the value backboard node. Okay, and now let's run it. Okay, let's run the game and let's see the action take place. And when we run the game, what should happen is that the backboard should now be moving horizontally. Okay, so left, right, left, right. Okay, that's great. And it happened 2 times. Okay, I think we should increase the count from 2 maybe to a 4. Okay, now I also know that it does look slow, or like the movement does seem to be slow, but the reason why it's set to 3 is because if we do increase it, it is slightly harder, believe me. It's almost impossible to get the ball in. Yes, so that's why the action is going to be left at 3. Okay, and so this is going to be for this video. And so far we've created our first action, okay? And so I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you.